Yo, what's up? Today I'm bringing you a review of the J5 Create 1080p webcam, and it's a no-name ass brand. Nobody really knows what it is, but Best Buy sells it, and it's all over Amazon, and it's cheaper than its main competitor, the Logitech C920S. And everyone's got that webcam. You know how it looks. You might not even know the model number, but every streamer, Twitch YouTuber has got this webcam because it's been a staple in that community for a while. But at 90 bucks, it comes at a $90 price tag. The J5 Create, that dude right there that's sitting on my monitor is at a low 44 bucks and at a high 60 bucks, and it always falls within that range. And you can usually get it on sale. I got mine for around 50 bucks, I want to say, and it performs just how I would expect it to. Not great, but not terrible. Actually, not even close to terrible. So I've actually got this thing rolling right now, and what I want to do for you today is a video test and an audio test. All right, so this is the J5 Create webcam, and it doesn't look terrible, but there are some things I would like to point out. Color balance. If you have multiple colors of light in your room, like over there, I have natural window light. I've turned this light off because it's a pretty warm light, upwards of 5,000 Kelvin. And then my regular ceiling light. If you have a lot of light, it's gonna have a hard time dealing with all that, and you might get some weird color shifts. Like this shirt is a little more subdued than it is. It's actually a pretty bright, vibrant yellow, and you'll see the representation of that probably in the real camera back there. Also, its features are 1080p recording at 30 frames per second. So like its competitor, it hits those same marks. The Logitech 920S is also a 1080p webcam at 30 frames a second. Who guessed it? I don't know. It's like they're competing for the same market with a lower price. That's just a speculation, though. And then it has a built-in mic. So I'm going to turn this mic off and let you hear what it sounds like. And I think I'll read a poem. No, not that one. I'll read Robert Frost's Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction of ice is also great and would suffice. So that has been the audio test. Now let me hop over back to my main camera to tell you what I really think in the conclusions of this webcam. Okay, so you just saw and listened to how that webcam sounded and looked. My personal thoughts is it doesn't have that much dynamic range, and it really tries to struggle when it handles two tones of light, but what webcam doesn't? Honestly, it's good enough for any Zoom calls, Zoom classroom calls, and I think the mic is good for pretty much anything but content creation. I mean, if you have a pair of headphones on or you're using a hands-free Bluetooth, I don't think it's worse. What I'm trying to say is I don't think it's worse than a phone speaker or a phone microphone, but it could be better. But if you're gonna want to save those 20 bucks or so, 30 bucks probably, because it's on sale all the time, that's what you're gonna have to sacrifice. Also, it is a smaller footprint, but enough of that said, it has good color, a good frame rate, a good resolution. Its autofocus is good, but you're not going to be really moving back and forth a lot. By the way, it has a minimum, what am I trying to say? It has a minimum f-stop of f4.0, so you're not going to get really shallow depths of field. And the megapixel count is 2 megapixels, so like an old phone camera. And honestly, that's what it looks like. But if you're just trying to get by and you're like, hey, I need a webcam, preferably 1080p, I would recommend this one if you were just trying to save some money. But if you wanted to get more color and better audio out of a webcam, I would recommend the Logitech one, and that is my opinion. Please do some research and find out for yourself. But otherwise, that has been it, and thank you for watching, and I hope you make a good decision on picking up a webcam. So thank you, and I'll see you.